Hi everyone, welcome back to All the Mods Tend to the Sky. So, in the last episode, we set up that nuclear reactor over there, and I said I was going to build another platform for Oritech stuff. It's not the biggest platform, we'll definitely need more space later. Um, but I don't know, I just added a little staircase here. We're now on top of these. I just thought it would be nice. What we're going to do now is start setting up some Oritech machines. Um, in order to get a laser, basically just for this thing here, we could just do this. These take forever to grow, and just like that we have 16 Certus. But a laser will make it go faster. Plus, I just really like Oritech, so I figured that's the direction we'll go today. So we're going to need a bunch of energy pipes, like these right here. We're going to need a flux point. So I'm going to put pulverizer here. I'm going to put 2 centrifuges. One here. One. Actually, we're going to turn these so the add-ons can go on the front and back instead of side to side. I'm going to put the we never made a fluid add-on apparently, so we will need to get to that. Going to put this here. And then if we just it's so satisfying. Oops. Awesome. Let's now take these pipes. We're just going to add a flux point to them. Does this connect to this? I don't. Even there we go. And now all of these machines should have power. Yep, they all have power. They're filling with power pretty fast. I think I'm going to need. We're going to put this advanced pipe upgrade that we got from a quest a while back into here just to make sure these fill with power instantly. So no matter how much power we use, it's just going to instantly fill. If our reactor uses up some power, it'll automatically start generating some more. So, speed upgrade. I'm just going to put this on here. The pulverizer is really slow. We can get multiple upgrades and stuff on machines. We'll be doing that later. But we need a fluid add-on. I believe it's called. Fluid add-on. What does it take to make this? It takes carbon fiber strands and a fluid pipe. Oh, we're being attacked by... Okay, screw you, Phantom. So carbon fiber, we're going to take a stack of coal. We're going to throw it into our pulverizer. Just a little cool little animation. We're going to make this, well, I don't know. I was going to say just pipe directly into this. but we're not going to want it for that for everything. So, I don't know. We'll just start doing this. So this is going to centrifuge our coal and turn it into carbon fiber strands. I just thought we're going to need, get rid of some of these seeds. We're going to need more wheat. So I was just going to check up how much wheat we have. But while we're at it, we can just make a couple more of these seeds. We do have some wheat. We're going to make something called packed wheat. Sure. We don't need this quite yet. We're going to need it. I guess for now I could just right into here. It looks great. The next thing we need is, oh, I didn't add it to my crafting list. So a fluid pipe, which requires silicon. That's easy enough. Electrum, which is gold, and oh, I thought I could have swore for some reason. Oh, this probably isn't the yeah, this is all the ores electrum. I was gonna say I could have sworn it was a different recipe, but you know, it's because it is a different recipe. We're gonna grab a couple of these carbon fiber strands, and then make our fluid add-on, just like that. Now with this, if we add this onto the back, we can grab our extra sink that we got, and we're going to grab a fluid pipe. With the fluid add-on means we can put water in it. And we probably don't need this right now, but I'm going to make these. Raw biopolymer. I think packed wheat is the easiest way to do this. The first time I did it was a much more difficult way, so I learned my lesson a bit. Yeah, with the speed upgrade, this thing isn't even keeping up with this, so yeah, the pulverizer is really slow. Ow, and also it can grind you. There's now a car alarm going off outside. Okay, next step, we want to make, I wanted to make the laser. So the enderic laser is going to require assembling enderic compound adamant in the assembler. So enderic compound is something we can just pulverize ender pearls. I guess that'll be the easiest way. Ender pearls. Where did I put my ender pearls? Do I have a spot for ender pearls in here? I don't. I thought I had more ender pearls. I might just like need to get some more later or something. Doesn't really matter. We're done with this. This can... Actually, we can just keep it here. We'll just not have it turned on right now. So this is just going to make enderic compound. We're just going to make a lot of it. I guess one stack is enough. This makes 8 each. So if we put the raw biopolymer into the centrifuge water again, we get plastic. So definitely nice and easy. I was kind of thinking maybe we should just grow some extra wheat for the plastic. How much wood are we at now? We have quite a bit of cherry wood and all this. Yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good on resources. So probably wouldn't hurt if I replaced a couple of those with wheat, but then we'd also have to put hose and stuff in them. Maybe we'll get into what do you call it? The stuff with the coke oven, and I don't know why I can't think of the name. Immersive engineering. There we go. Um, I'm really, really bad with names. I've forgotten my own partner's name before. I'm so bad with names. I mean, I probably have some kind of like brain problems, to be honest, but you know, here we are. Um, so immersive engineering has something called a garden cloche. This thing, which you just give power and it grows plants in it, like automatically. And it's just like a really fun thing to do. But in order to do that, we will need to get into like a lot of immersive engineering. I suppose while we're waiting on stuff, let's make first we need to make these. So I need, how many of these do I need? I'm gonna make 16 maybe. 16 of these. And then while we're waiting for these to craft up, $16 of these, and then like that. It doesn't matter what order you put these in, as long as all the materials are in, it'll craft. There we go. We have one lens. We're just gonna make some extras. We don't need any extras right now, but I'm sure we will in the future. So while we're waiting for that, we could actually just make a coke oven right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in another episode or so, we will have enough creosote. We need more bricks. In another episode or so, we'll have enough creosote to actually do something in the mod. Words are hard today, apparently. I've been playing with immersive engineering pretty much since it came out. I've been playing just modded Minecraft since, you know, it started. I've kind of wanted to go back, maybe after this series, I'll go back and do like a really old mod pack. I kind of wanted to play the Greg Tech pack, but I definitely don't have enough time to do that for YouTube videos. I don't have enough time to just sit there and AFK and edit the videos, and it would take a very long time between episodes, is what I'm saying. Or it would take like literal thousands of episodes for me to finish it, so we're not doing that. Okay, so this is done. How many more of these do we need? We need 2 more bricks. There we go. We're just going to assemble this really quick. Where do we want to just slap this down? Maybe right, maybe right here. Just right in the middle. Or right here. So it's just like off to the side of the farm. I like that. Boom. Now we just need to put a ton of coal into it. We're just going to make coal blocks. 35, that's probably enough for now. And then we need a tank. 32 buckets is not going to be enough of a tank. What other tanks can we make right now? Also 32 buckets. Mechanism. A large, no, I'm not doing pneumatic craft right now. I might not do pneumatic craft at all. Me and pneumatic craft have a bad history of blowing my base up. I don't know what the best early tank is. Like, I could just make a mechanism tank, but I don't think we need that much of it. I don't know, we're gonna make one of these. We'll just make like 2 of them, I guess, for now. We're just going to do this and this. Throw this in here. Fluid pipes. We'll just pump into both of them. That'll be more than fine. Okay, so this lens, what else do we need? We need motors, which is easy to make. Now that we've gotten sidetracked enough, we can go back to our task. 2 motors. I want to make some copper reinforced. Just like that. Let's make 2 of these. We'll make 2 more motors. Okay, so one of these will be 4 up here to do stuff. We are going to need our machine core. We're also going to probably need another machine core. So this one will be for actual Oritech stuff. I love how it like just follows you around. What? I don't know why. Okay then. Well, normally it doesn't do that. And it's only doing that right here in the front, which is kind of annoying. We're just going to connect that up to power. Now it has power. We're not going to worry about the power on that yet. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this. Where is, here we go. Actually, this is a bit too close. We're gonna put it right here. Power gen. Now we need something called, I believe it's called the configurator. No. Uh, target. Oh, it's target destinator. Destinator. Target designator. Jeez, words are hard. Oh, apparently I need processing units for this. So I need electrum, redstone, carbon, and plastic. Electrum, carbon, plastic. Plastic is up there still. What else? Redstone. Apparently I was good for getting plastic going. Now we're going to make a couple of these. What quests have we done? We did this, some flux dust, some extra of those, basic power, flux, flux, more flux, first network, yep, yep, flux network, yep, more. Immersive engineering, we got a coke oven done. Um, that's it for now. Where's the Oritech? Currently we need a foundry before we can move on to the quests. So I guess I could just make one of those really quick. Um, Foundry. That's pretty easy to make. One more mortar. We need more electrum. Cauldron. There we go. We also need more of these. I think just 3 of them. We'll do this. There we go. We got a foundry. Connected up with power. Quests, foundry. Now we need our target designator, which we can make now. Target designator. Another quest. So our target designator, we're going to say this. Oh, no. This position stored target. And that's going to grow really fast. It's also going to automatically charge the ones that it breaks on this side. I need a lever. I'm just going to do this. This will be how we deal with that. We're going to need to put some pickaxes into this, and then those will automatically collect. We don't really need this right now, but we will in the future when I start making a much bigger computer, which probably won't be too long. This laser we're going to use for more Oritech oriented stuff. What we need to know now is how do we get a budding amethyst? I always spell amethyst wrong. 2 amethyst shard, an overcharged crystal. What the heck is an overcharged? What the actual heck? Okay, is there a better way to get this? Yes, there is. There's molten amethyst over sand. Okay. Okay. I almost panicked a little bit there. Let's grab some amethyst. We'll grab some sand. Actually, I think we have a couple more. We don't have any more sand blocks in there. Turn off these. I don't know how much it said. It said we need 900 millibuckets. I assume we just need 9 of these. I assume they're going to be 100 millibuckets each. We're going to lump that in here. We're going to put all our extra sand in here because, you know, every time we need to make gears. That was 900, yeah. Perfect. So I guess we can just do this. It's faster. So the budding amethyst, you may think like, why do you want amethyst? You can already grow infinite amethyst. And you're correct. You're absolutely correct. However, Oritech has something a little bit different. We're going to say position, store. Is that too close? So we're already growing. No, that's fine. So we get something called Fluxite when we empower the amethyst. And we want a bunch of this Fluxite for this mod. So what I'm actually going to do is a drawer might be overkill, but whatever. We can leave this running for a while. I'm just going to put a drawer right here. That's just going to collect all the Fluxite. And that's fine. Also, you don't want to walk in front of the lasers. You don't want to accidentally shoot your laser somewhere where it's not supposed to shoot. Say if I did, I don't know, this to this and just shot through, it would just blast a hole through everything. And it really will just blast through everything. Did that block go into this? Yes, it did. I've seen them shoot through, I accidentally shot through an iron tank the first time I used one, and it shot completely through, like, the whole multi-block. Yeah, it was a bit of fiasco. Okay, so, we have Fluxite going. What is the next step? Oh, we just need 4 Fluxite for the next step. So I was thinking that this mod had Oritech as a whole has a drone system, and while the drone system isn't particularly cool, it because they don't just go from one location to the other, they just kind of fly up and then disappear, and then just like appear and fly down to the other one. But I was kind of thinking maybe we could use drones to fly stuff from locations to like the computer. But I don't know. I think that might be a little too complex for something super basic. We can also just use what you call it, ender chests for that. So, you know, it's not really a big deal. So we need a flux gate next, which is 2 fluxite, a platinum, and a processing unit. And this is our first thing we need platinum for. So let's smelt up some platinum. We're going to just throw it in here. We're going to turn these back on. We're just going to turn one of those back on so it doesn't fill half the ingot again. We did last time. I think I did that off camera. I need a processing unit. Just one more of these. And then a fluxite. 2 fluxite actually. And then what does this make? This makes just about everything. Large energy storage. Actually, I didn't know this mod had an energy storage. A biogenerator, big solar panel. There's so much of this mod I still haven't done yet. I don't really know how to do the particle accelerator setup. I have made an atomic forge. Those are kind of cool. Right now we're just kind of doing this for the quest. Here's some platinum. Oh, I don't know why I went all the way back down there. There we go, flux heat. Another quest. No rewards. How do we make this? This is an alloy from platinum and netherite. Well, we don't have netherite yet, so I guess we can't continue on that yet. How do we get netherite? We should probably start getting to netherite. Where's his netherite ingots? Netherite dust, molten netherite, alloying. Oh, that's a much better recipe. Now, I'm not really sure how to get fragmentation. Pulverizer. Do we get this? Oh, ancient debris geoshards. So we probably need to make how do you make an ancient debris geo? Geor, ancient debris. This one. Molten ancient debris. Okay. Well, that still doesn't explain how the heck I get ancient debris for the first time. I don't know. I'll figure that out next time. We're running out of time, so take it easy, guys. Until next time. Bye!